Hey guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to part 43 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Vampires. So last part of Vampires, we had Rebecca kind of like vent to Persephone, but we didn't have too much else going on. But before we jump into what's going to happen this episode, what I've got planned, I wanted to talk to you guys about this series as a whole. Hi Anastasia, you're going to be important in this episode. Anyway, so as you guys probably know if you're watching this, the series started in January on the 24th, which is, I believe, when the Game Vampires game pack came out. So we've been going for a long time now, and I'm actually going to be bringing the series to an end. But don't worry, I'm totally open to bringing it back for a second season, and it's not ending right now. I have a bunch more episodes planned. This is part 43, and it's going to be ending on part 55, which will be uploaded on Halloween. I have the entire plot line of what's going to be happening planned out. It's going to get really messy. It's going to be really intense. I'm excited about it. Some of you will probably be shocked by some of the things that happen. I hope you guys really enjoy it. And, yeah, I posted about that on Twitter yesterday, which is a couple days ago now from when this video is going live. So if you hadn't seen that, I just wanted to let you guys formally know that this series, Vampires, will be ending on October 31st of this year. But I am totally open to bringing it back for a future season. It's just going to be a little different than it is now based on what happens in the next 12, 13 episodes. There's a lot. There is a lot that's gonna happen, but I just wanted to let you guys know that before we jump into gameplay, which we're gonna do now. As you probably remember, Vlad has inquired or mentioned to Morgan that he really wants to have a baby. He's married, he loves her, he wants to have a child, he wants his legacy to go on, and Morgan is kind of on edge about that. As you probably know, Morgan's never woohooed with anyone, nor did she ever plan to. She's not interested in any of that. She's just kind of interested in, I don't know, her skills and friendships, and she doesn't really want to do much else. And also, Rebecca, who's walking through the piano right now, discussed some pretty awful things with Persephone. So, oh goodness. But anyway, Morgan is really thinking a lot about this and kind of really wants to get away and just have some time to think this out. And she was thinking she might ask Anastasia to come out to discuss this with her. We might invite Sigrid as well, just because Sigrid's such a close friend of ours. But I wanted to ask Anastasia because Morgan was a huge influence on Anastasia and helped raise her, and that's the closest thing she's had to a child. So she wants to see if, like, Anastasia thinks that Morgan would be a good mom, because, like, Morgan basically was one of the people that raised Anastasia, and I think Morgan will be a good mom, but Morgan isn't so convinced about that, and she's afraid about the process. She doesn't want to get intimate like that with Vlad. She just wants to discuss it with someone, and Anastasia's almost an adult now. We can treat her like an adult. We gotta bring her more into the family and everything, and it just should be an interesting time. And another thing is, a bunch of people had commented over the last few parts regarding Rebecca and Caleb's marriage and how that's going, and like, I'm glad you guys noticed that they're not really talking. Rebecca is more, like, self-concerned. She's always been a little bit like that. And this fellow who came over and was having some fun with Sigrid last part, he's heading out. Bye! But anyway, it looks like these two are fighting, which is typical because Anastasia and her mom do not usually see eye to eye. I want a picture of that, though. I love Anastasia. I'm excited to play with her. But anyway, Morgan is, like, going to ask her if she wants to go out somewhere. We're gonna just propose a crazy scheme. I know that's gonna have a goofy animation, but be like, hey, do you want, where is Rebecca going now? Oh, over here. Of course, she wants a drink. Alright, let's ask Anastasia if she wants to go someplace. Let's brighten her day, and then we're gonna go out to a bar with her. It's 5 p.m., so it should be getting dark fairly soon. We also want to keep an eye on Brad because we recently bit him, that kind of was a spur of the moment decision, but I think it was an important one, and I don't think Morgan was being too reckless. They'd discussed it many times in the past, and there's not enough room in this household to get both Brad and Jack to move in, and somebody has to keep an eye on Jack, and Brad was getting a little older, and we didn't want him to become an elder and, like, be unable to care for his little half-brother, Jack. We need somebody to keep an eye on him, and I could think of no better person than Brad. He is a wonderful, wonderful person. But anyway, we're going to have Morgan and Anastasia go out to a bar. San Myshuno? No, I feel like Windenburg is kind of more where they're at right now. Like one of the little bars here. Let's see. What would be a good bar for them to go to? The Old Quarter Inn. I think that's where we're going to go. Because I think they usually go to the one over here. The Shrieking Llama. So we're going to go to the Old Quarter Inn. And we are going to go with Anastasia Miller, who we have a pretty bad relationship with, which is funny. Because she kind of helped raise her. I want to fix that relationship. And also, like, I think that's partially because she's a teen. We can talk it out with her and be like, hey, I know you don't really like any kind of authority right now, but I just kind of want to talk to you like a person, like an adult, and see your thoughts on this, but also look back on your childhood and see if I did an okay job. Let's go here together. I don't want anyone burning up. All right. Anastasia's smart and just, like, zooms in here, and Morgan just, like, takes her time and walks all the way in. Oh, yes, girl. Work it. All right. So, perfect. All right. Morgan, why don't you go ahead and, we're going to discuss violinists, apparently, but we're going to set the table? No, I want to sit here together. Actually, there's a smaller table, but it's got a game on it. I don't think we really need the game, so we need them to chat it up a little bit. She's got to tell her concerns. We're going to tell a dramatic story. Oh, we can adopt her as our care dependent. I think we should do that, because why not? And share melancholy thoughts. We can be like, hey, Anastasia, I know, like, right now you're not super thrilled with me because I am a sense of authority, whereas your mom is kind of just all over the place and doesn't care. But I do care about you. I tried to help raise you, and I want to, like, show you that we really care about you. Especially, well, I really care about you. I can't speak for your mother. Hello, random dude. Masato, what are you doing here? You are not part of this conversation. You need to go away. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's just cut him out. There we go. And I wanted to get your opinion and discuss a little bit about something that's going on with my life. And I really value your opinion as an adult and as a girl that I helped to raise. I'm very concerned about this. Vlad wants to have a baby, and I'm not so sure I'm ready for that, and I also question whether or not I'd be a good mother. And Anastasia's actually got a little bit of a positive relationship now. I think she's warming up because she realizes what's going on. Let's actually have them move over to another table. Let's sit together here instead. Oh my gosh, why aren't you moving, Morgan? Oh, she's going over now. Nope. Okay, they can just stand and dance, I guess. Anastasia's realizing, like, that this is a really good bonding moment. She could become better friends with her aunt, and realizing, like, just how there her aunt was for her growing up. Teach her how to dance. Yes. They can just bond a little bit and talk about this. Anastasia's like, you were basically a mom to me, and you were great. I think you'll do great. It's ultimately your decision, but I think you're amazing. Like, she's warming up, and she's, like, realizing that she had no reason to be, like, against authority. Morgan's always had her best, what's it called? Best intentions in mind, and just wanted what was best for Anastasia, even though Anastasia is not her child. And so, I think that went well. Morgan still is iffy about the whole woohooing with Vlad thing. But at least she knows that she did a good job trying to raise a kid before. She got it from the words of the child themselves, who is now almost fully grown. Can't believe it, Anastasia, my baby girl. So she's feeling really relieved right now. She still has to make a decision, but she's feeling good. Oh God, heroic gentle persons gather about. It's night at the bar. Where are the knights? No knights are here yet. Oh, here's a knight. Oh my gosh, we gotta go see the knight before we leave. So she's feeling better, but I just want them to have a little bit of fun. No, there's nothing fun to do with a knight. So they're just gonna dance a little bit and then head on home. We're back home and it's not that late. It's 8:50, so I think we might invite over Brad, if I can find, here he is. Why do we have a negative relationship with him? How did that happen? Dislike. This relationship is tense. Things are likely. When did that happen? Is it because we turned him? Brad would rather not come. What did I do to you, Brad? We were friends. We were like good friends. Oh my God. When did that happen? Why does everyone hate Morgan other than Vlad, who's like madly in love with her? Oh my gosh. That is really funny though. Samuel even hates her. Brennan, the guy that was just over and didn't even talk to her, hates her. Oh my God. Oh no, that's not good. Well, we're gonna have to fix that relationship too. I don't know why everyone dislikes Morgan so much. Like, you would think Rebecca would be the one because she actually dislikes her, but her relationship bar is a little higher, just as their acquaintances. But we fixed that relationship with Anastasia, which is good. But that's weird. I wanted to invite Brad over and see if he's okay. Maybe he's mad at us because he is going through a transition right now, and we're not there for him. He's like, she should have been here with me this entire time. I don't know why. I'm alone going through this process. No one warned me that I'd basically starve to death in the process of becoming a vampire, and I'm left to take care of her half-brother. Granted, it's his half-brother as well, but, you know, it's kind of like he's feeling a little bit betrayed or left alone, left out, and I could totally understand that, why he's upset, but maybe we can try going to his house instead. That might make it so we could get there. Oh, it says they're not home. Where are they? They're at the... Why is Jack at the inn we were just at and Brad at the dance club? Oh my gosh. That's weird. Alright, well, he does not want to see us, so maybe we'll try and go see him tomorrow when he actually is home. But for the remainder of the evening, I think we're just gonna talk with Sigrid and let her know what our fears are and tell her that we went out with Anastasia to discuss it. I wanted your opinion as well. I took Anastasia out earlier, and here are my reasons why, you know. I want to tell her that I value her opinion, but also because, like, I technically raised her, and I just wanted her opinion from someone I actually raised. And Sigrid's like, I kind of get it, but I wish I had been invited. She's a little frustrated, too. Rebecca came in here and is like, I gotta snoop on whatever is going on in here. Oh boy, Rebecca, you should probably be chatting up Persephone a little bit more. Why don't we go fly here as a bat and call her up again? Because she had told you to give her a call back to discuss some things she may or may not want to do that you could possibly be help with. So we're going to send her a text and say, hey, is this a good time? Are you free to chat? I love how realistic that is, because that's something I know I do all the time. Oh my gosh. Anastasia's just like, I'm not leaving you alone, Mom. I know something's going on, and I'm not okay with it. You're going to have to go through me. She looks so serious, and that was hilarious. She just, like, popped out of nowhere like that. I'm, like, looking at Rebecca, and all of a sudden you just have the back of Anastasia's head. Oh, but she's hugging her. Okay. She's just, like... And Rebecca's, of course, just gonna fly away to somewhere else. Back down here to chat with her son. Alright, we need to get her, like, away from everybody, though. Where did Anastasia go? Anastasia's gone, so... We're gonna fly here at the bat again, and it looks like Persephone has responded, and so this should be a good time. I might go to sleep kind of early tonight, even though it's the middle of the night. I should be awake, but we're gonna give her a call anyway. All right. Hey there. We were talking yesterday, and I thought we were getting along pretty well, bonding a little bit over some of our dislikes, our concerns. I told you about Sigrid and the problems I have with my sister, and, and Persephone's like, yes, I get it. Let's meet in person soon. Oh boy, that should be an interesting time. They're gonna have to get together sometime soon. Just chatting over the phone is not good enough. She wants to really get to know, technically, I guess, her grandma, because Vlad made Rebecca and Persephone made Vlad. So I definitely want to do that sometime soon. It is 1 a.m. and Vlad is rocking his bunny slippers, and he's actually gonna go off and see Morgan. He wants to discuss, conveniently while wearing bunny slippers, what his honey bunny is thinking about the proposal he suggested last part about a possible Vlad Stroud baby. So we're going to ask her about her day, and we're going to just be like, hey, honey buns, have you thought about that anymore? We're going to try and kiss her cheek as well. He's just sitting over here with his bunny slippers. I love those. I just think it's so funny that he has them. But yeah. Alright, where is he going? He's just Really, you couldn't walk that distance? You could not walk that? He's like, I love you so much. I just want to have a baby with you. I want my legacy to go on. I know Persephone would be very interested in this. She's always wanted a grandchild, all of this, and he's thinking about magic, how he can teach his little boy or girl all kinds of magic tricks, and then turns out they can actually do magic because they'd be a vampire. I think that would be really cute. He's like really sincere about it. Like, technically Vlad's evil, but from what we've seen, like, I feel like he's just kind of a good guy. But we already have this whole plan going. We're going forward with it. He's not as bad as he seems. I think he's just a little lonely. But Morgan is not going to do anything to... She's not going to change her mind about what her plans are. She is set in her ways on this. And she feels a little bit bad. I mean, Vlad isn't that bad of a person, she doesn't think. But we're going to tell him we're still thinking about it. Be like, I'm just concerned if I'd be a good mom or not. Even though at this point, that's not what she's concerned about. She's concerned about getting down and dirty with Vlad, and I don't blame her. Because it's Vlad. But, like, obviously, like I said, Morgan has never woohooed before and doesn't really want to. So that is, like, an issue for her. She's still thinking about it, and she's told him that it looks like Rebecca and Caleb are sleeping in here. They're sleeping in the same bed. I don't know. I feel like things are a little rocky with them. We're going to have to figure that out sometime soon. But for now, Morgan is just left thinking about what she should do. She's really glad that she talked to Anastasia, though. A little frustrated that Sigrid seemed a little upset that she wasn't invited originally, but she seemed like she kind of understood. But Morgan's feeling a little bit better, like she might actually be a good mom. She just has to make this final decision if she's going to do it. And she knows Vlad's going to keep asking her about it, so she's probably going to have to do it. But she just wants time to be okay with that decision. She needs time to think about it and comes to terms with the fact that she might be doing some woohoo and getting pregnant, and what that could mean for the future of acquiring the house they want to build here, and what happens when Vlad passes away. Is she going to have help raising the baby? I assume Sigrid would probably help her. Or will she even want the baby if it's Vlad's? Things like that. I think she would, but of course there's lots of things that are going through her mind right now. But right now she's just going to appreciate Vlad singing, because you know what? He's not that bad of a guy. She's starting to kind of really like him, but she's going to still do what she's planning on doing. She has no intention of letting her feelings for him get in the way. And they're not romantic feelings. She just kind of can sort of see him as possibly being a friend. But anyway, with that, as she flirts with him, which she has to because she's married to him and needs to pretend to have that sort of feelings for him. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this part here with them just chilling together. Is she going to play the piano? Where is she going? She's gonna go clean up the house. She doesn't look too happy about it, though. But yeah, she's got a lot to think about. We're gonna be figuring it out within the next couple of parts. She's gonna be making a decision and moving on. And there's a lot more to happen still. I hope you guys are excited for the rest of Season 1, or potentially just the series being ending, depending on what you guys are feeling and also how Season 1 is going to end. Like I said, it's already planned out. I'm really excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. But I'm going to end this part here, and I will be back next part, which I think, if I remember correctly, there is some crazy stuff coming up very soon. So I hope you guys are excited. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.